Hi guys, Tippy, I'm not done with my salad. I just want to share this Happy Meal real quick. He's determined to get my salad because it's got blue cheese on it. You may not have it. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. Say, Mama and Daddy went off and left us today. They went to Greenville without us. You may not have my salad. So say Merry Christmas, everybody. He's like, I want our salad. But I got Happy Mail today from Cheryl. It says, do not bend. So I'm not going to bend it. Hi, Beth. I'm not staying on long. I know you do your thing on Saturday nights, but I wanted to share what Cheryl sent me real quick. And, my cousin Penny sent me this card. Isn't that pretty? So I'll put that in my tree. You're not doing live tonight? I thought Saturday night was your bingo night. Or whatever the game was that you were playing. All right, so that's that. And it's got a card, Becky and family. Tippy. It's a cup of cheer. That's pretty. I need to use my embossing plates more. Hi, Candy. Hi, Emily. Becky and family, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from little sister Cheryl and Pierre. So that's beautiful. That'll go in the tree too. And then she has sent something in bubble wrap. And I will hang this on the tree as well. Oh, and then there's some other goodies. Hang on. Oh, look at the little charms. There's a snowman. He's upside down. And then a reindeer and a mitten. And they're for necklaces. Those are cute, or charms for an album. But look, isn't that pretty? Let's do this. And then you guys can see, look at the size of that candy cane. That is gorgeous. So that's all I got in the mail today, was some wonderful Happy Mail. So thank you to Cheryl and my cousin Penny. I think I put it in my group, Candy, but I'll send it to you. I'll private message it to you on Facebook. I know she made it. Aren't these awesome? I can't remember what the clear beads are called. The ones that are they're faceted. That's what they're called. She's got two different size faceted and a larger one. And then she's got the balls and on wire. And then she just put every other one. And that'll look great on the tree. I caught a little bit of Barb Owen decorating her tree. And I'm sorry about the lighting. And Tippy's gone crazy in the background. The snowflakes. He's got a bird. It's lost its squeaker. I don't think I'm expecting any deliveries, but I'm wondering if I need to turn the porch light on in case Greg ordered something. But we went to Greenville today I had left a cornbread, the cornbread tray that looks like ears of corn. I'd left it and a square cast iron pan in the oven. So we went up and got those. And then we got some things out of the garage and a couple things out of the basement that we forgot. But mainly we went because Scott cannot find this guide that goes on one of his saws. So he thought he'd left it up there. So he said, let's do a road trip on Monday. Well, Monday, turns out he has a second interview with Train. So fingers and toes crossed that they'll hire him on. I think the position is like a 6-month position that they were hiring for. But with his experience, they were talking about bringing him on as a trainer. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hi, Sherry. Flanagan. Sherry, are you related to any Flanagans in upstate New York? Because I grew up with a family named Flanagan living on the next hill over from our farm. I would love it if they'd keep him for the 5 to 6 years he wants to keep working, so that he can get full retirement. He wants to work till full retirement, and that's his goal right now. But even if it's the 6-month thing, and then after the 6 month they decide to let him go, we'll be okay with that too, because by then Scott will be 62, so he could take early retirement, if he has to. But he really, 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 really wants to work 5 to 6 more years and get full retirement. But we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, I'm not going to stay on too long. I don't really have anything planned. I just decided to come on and share my happy mail and talk a little bit about our trip today. It was kind of strange going back to the cottage, to be honest, you guys. We felt like we were invading somebody else's dwelling. But I think we keep saying this is the final trip. The only thing left up there in the garage is our Gravely tractor. And the only reason haven't brought it back is we don't really have room right this minute for it. So we'll see, if we can get the garage rearranged or something. I know that's my next task, is to change litter boxes, because Tippy dropped a bomb. Anyway, those cats keep me busy. What's really bad is when we left, I had changed the 2 litter boxes that I have for them out on the catio. I'd given them fresh food, fresh water, and our intentions were for our 3 cottage kitties to stay out in the catio. Well, we get home and they're all 3 in, plus we have a bonus room that's off the kitchen that Greg and his cats kind of have taken to hanging out there so they don't disturb us. But we leave that area for Greg's cats to have a place away from our cats. And then the center, the regular part of the house, they come in, but if they're in at the same time, there could be a hissy fit and or fight, because Tippy and Cole are antagonizers, aren't you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Don't you want to be on camera again? Come here. Hey, Tippy. He's like, no, once is enough. Hey, Janet Nash, how are you? My glasses keep falling off my face. Let's see, where else? We stopped at a 7-Eleven store for, I got this huge water. This is 50.7 fluent ounces, or 1.5 liters. I've drank all of it, but the very bottom. I was thirsty. Oh, and we went to our favorite Chinese restaurant up there for lunch. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Janet. I enjoyed making them. Let me go get him real quick. I'll be right back. Tippy wants me to feed him. I wanted to show you guys. I have put trim on his sleeves. You can see this trim there, and he's got trim there. And I put trim on his hat, and I gave him a little ball on his hat. Can't really see him. There's his little eyeballs. But I haven't opened his smelly bits yet, because I don't know if I want to give him away or not, because I could make more. But they did turn out really cute. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that. And I was thinking I think the theme for next month is like crafts from the past or stuff, kind of similar to what I did with him. But I told Scott, I said, I'm just going to Google 1970s crafts. And you know what came up? I'll tell you what came up. And I'm going to be on Pinterest for a while tonight because I've got a board on my Pinterest. I'm creating a board that's all 1950s, 60s, 70s craft, but I think I called it 60s and 70s. But I love that. And when I typed it into the Google, though, it had, of course, crochet was really big in the 70s, 1970s crafts. Macrame. Do y'all remember macrame? And the man that used to live next door, he's passed away now. He made a whole bunch of these owls, like on the top there. The owls, not that one. I want to see these owls. But he made these and gave them away to people that went to his church. But you know the ones I'm talking about that had there were macrame owls. I can't get it to show. And they had really big eyes and they were kind of flat and you did them on a stick and then you could hang them on the wall. It says crocheted clothing. I don't think I could do crocheted clothing in 30-minute time period. Love beads, a traditional symbol for hippies. Love beads became an easy way for anyone to accessorize in the late 60s and early 70s. I think I'm going to research the love beads. I like that concept. Macrame, which is macrame is just a way you work with rope. Actually, it's called macrame cording, and you would weave it or tie knots. It was a lot of tying of knots. Yes, I know. Spit it out, woman. Yeah. Oh, another one. It says pebble pets. Do you remember pet rocks? That was big in the 70s. And they listed shrinky dinks and tie-dye. And this is a really telling 1970s craft, velvet paintings. And they had, I can't remember what it's called now, but you would bend wire and you would make individual petals with the wire and you dip it in this stuff and pull it out. And then when you put them all together, you could have a flower. Do y'all remember that? Karen Sue says she made a macrame owl, light blue, in the early 1980s. In the early 1980s, I did macrame too. And because that was the year I graduated high school, I made my grandmother several of the plant hangers where you do the stitches down and then you have 4 of them that come out of it and then they join at the bottom and then you could set a plant in them. You don't remember the velvet paintings? You could get velvet paint by number. They were so cool. And then something else I was telling Scott that I remembered from the 70s was the all the band t-shirts were done with like that shiny holographic stuff that's so cool looking. Yes, Teresa, kind of like what they do with nail polish these days. Yes, Janet. Yes, I remember that one where you'd put the nails down on a pattern and then you'd run your string around it. I remember that. Let's see what it says for the 1960s crafts. 1960s. Google is our friend. Who's playing? Tippy's acting crazy. Oh, they're showing Christmas bulbs for 1960s. You could throw a Beatles party. It does. Let's see. And they're showing the ornaments that you do. Well, you would do them and put them in a bowl, cover the orange with the cloves. You poke the cloves in an orange. They're saying that's a 1960s thing. Oh, and the use of rickrack, that was 1960s. Oh, I remember the other one. Hi, Holly. Is the Christmas trees made out of the old Reader's Digest. Remember when the Reader's Digest was properly thick? I don't think you could do it with the one they do now because I don't think you'd get enough fullness like they did back then. When they folded it, you fold every page over from the top corner down and you'd end up with a Christmas tree shape. Oh, yes, the Eye of God. I remember those too. Oh, another one that I remembered was the lampshades made. This was probably a huge fire hazard. Remember when the egg cartons were all styrofoam and they would take them and tie them together along the edge? So you'd take and you'd split your egg carton in half. So you had all of the ones with where the eggs were, you'd have them separate from the other. But you would take the one that held the eggs and stitch them down the long side until you could make them come together in a round and make a lampshade out of it. Yes, embellishing denim would be a cool. And you could do a small little bag and embellish it. They had the, what's it called? Bedazzler. And you could add rhinestones or studs to the denim. That was cool. So you used a phone book too, but who gets a phone book anymore? Styrofoam trash cans, yeah. Oh, that was something my mother did is you'd take like the cans the big cans that like pineapple juice comes in. I've been running my mouth with Scott, I think, almost all day, so my throat is scratchy. But you'd take, I think, 6 or 7 of those. I'll have to ask Mama if she remembers how many of those cans. But you would cover the cans with fabric, and you then put them all together and do something, put a cushion on the top and make a little footstool or a little stool for a child. Those were cute. You still get a phone book twice a year. The only one we get is Yellow Pages, the businesses. Hi, Christine G. I was looking at that and it closed it down. 260 square. Pom Pom Pets. They're saying Pom Pom Pets was a 1960s. Let's see. I'm opening up the images. Here comes Callie. Oh, the dollies and those cats that lady drew with the great big eyeballs. Goodness gracious. Hasbro's Vintage 1965 Little Miss something is $999 on eBay. Man. No cat fights. Leave Sally alone. Guys, Sally, honey.
Could make a little stuffed llama.
Yeah, come here. Honey.
Then you'd have a dolly llama.
A dolly. Oh, you see what I have to put up with? Sally, honey, come here. Come here, Sally. They never get to see you. Will you come here to me? Come here. Come here, Sally. Hi, Lottie. Come here. Oh, no nails. No nails. No, I'm not going to let her hurt you. Don't look at her. Oh, you can't even see her. She's so black. Honey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to put her in the bonus room. She's freaking because Callie's there. Come on, baby. I'm not going to let her hurt you, honey. I'm not going to let her hurt you. Okay. Good job here. Isn't it, Carrie? My goodness. I had one of those dolls that was almost as tall as me. There's this book, McCall's Golden Do It book. I wonder if I could find that thrifting sometime. Paper beads was a big thing. Let's see. On the phone, you don't get to see as much as if you look up stuff on Google and Pinterest on the computer, because you can blow everything's bigger. Oh, and the oil lamps was a big thing. Janet Nash says the Dalai Lama. She's laughing. Hi, Gigi. This is just to sit and chat. So if you guys want to kick me off so you can go watch somebody more interesting, that's fine. A hippie party idea is to do broken dishes on a flower pot. That would take more than 30 minutes to do too. Here's a book, 838 Ways to Amuse a Child. There was a craft I thought about doing that was in the 1990s craft magazine that I was looking through. Is the ornaments made out of pasta. Hi, Deborah. You're welcome, Holly. I'm glad that everybody's getting the cards okay that I mailed to. And if I didn't mail one to you, it's simply because I don't have you on the list to send them to, because I just chose the people that liked the picture on Instagram and Facebook, and I just made a list from the likes. So that's how I decided. And then what happened after that is if I could find an address for the folks that said they liked the pictures or whatever on Instagram and Facebook, I could mail them a card. If I couldn't find your address online, I didn't mail you a card. But if you mail me a card, I can probably still send out more cards. I can print more off. That's no big problem. Origami. Why do I have trouble with that word? Now he's sitting over there laughing at me. He's so brutal. I think that girl at the store was not too sure about us, though. When I told her, I said, we don't want a bag. And I had not let her touch anything. I said, okay, here's the barcode for this. And then I gave her the barcode for the next thing, the barcode for the next thing. And then she was getting a bag. And I said, I don't need a bag. And then I looked at Scott and I said, this is mine. And this is mine. And this is mine. He said, oh, yeah, well, this is mine. And he was grabbing his stuff up. And the girl was like, oh. See, I don't remember paper straws from when I was little. I remember just always having plastic and styrofoam. My sister, if anybody was on her Clay Baby Pottery Facebook page today, she was doing a Roman kiln firing opening. So I didn't get to see it because we were on the road. But if you want to look up Clay Baby Pottery on Facebook and see if she'll let you join. Oh, weaving on the loom, and I have that loom to make the pot holders, but I've done that before on my channel here, I think. It's just interesting to look through these and see what all was here. I bet my mom has this book, 1960s Needlework Crafts. Of course, needlework was big in the 60s and 70s. Holly says for you to be nice or you'll get coal. We already have coal. He's an asshole. He's actually a little jerk, Cole is, because he's a beautiful cat, Don't get me wrong. He's a beautiful cat. But if my cats are out on the porch, he'll go to the door and get one of them to, come up to the door, and then he'll hiss and slap the door. So when they come in, they're all primed. They're all primed for a fight or whatever. Let me see if I can get my beauty queen. Gotcha. Come here. I just want to show them how pretty you are. I just want to show them how pretty you are. Now look at the camera. Say, I'm Callie. What? Have we been gone all day? You're not speaking to me, huh? She's usually my talker. What's the matter? Did you have a rough day? She said, I want down, Mother. There she goes. She might want to go out on the porch. She likes to eat on the porch. Hang on. Sorry. Porch. All right. Oops. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. I got this frame thrifting one time, and I had taken pictures of the 3 cats and put them in here. See, it's Tippy, Callie, and Howie. Oh, we're crazy cat people. Yep. Thanks, Janet. Janet, I'm going to put you together a box of some stuff I've got here for you. I don't know when I'll get it to you. It probably won't get to you till after Christmas, but I've got some things I've saved aside for you. And I need to send, I want to send some stuff to Dawn Boss and Kendra and Arlene too, and Journey, because they all send me these just out of the blue little notes and stuff. And I just want to send them a little something. Beth's done that too, but I've sent Beth some stuff before. Hi, Deborah Brown. Well, I'm not going to keep you. I know somebody else is coming on tonight. Who does Saturday night? I thought it was Beth. Beth, what time do you come on? And I've been in and out of people's lives, and it's not that I'm not interested. It's just I've got, a young man that wants attention named Gregory. He always waits till I'm watching something. Hey, Mom. And since we're just getting used to being around each other all in the same house again, I take every opportunity for him to be in a good mood. Thank you, both Candy and Beth. Well, I'm going to wrap it up because Beth will be on in 10 minutes. And I will let you guys go watch her. And I'm going to watch too and just chill for a little while tonight. And I need to do a couple more lives before Christmas. So I'll try to pick times that other people aren't on. So you all have a good night. Thanks for listening to me yak. And Candy, I will do the message to you right now. Bye.